break the record
10 years.
this moment, let's be realistic. It's not easy.
Almost 2 or 3 weeks you've been together with this player. How so far the progress you see among this player?
The progression is good. Most of the players are smart. They picking up fast. However, the improvement takes long of time, especially when we want to implement new style of play. So it's not easy, but so far the progression is good.
I saw your training mostly about off-ball movement and about mobility player. So how so far you see this player can adapt your tactical and about the tactic?
As I said, to implement a new style of play needs some time, especially with some players who lack the fundamentals. Of course, when I want to implement, let's say, ball position or building up from the back, we need to have the basics like the passing, receiving, these kinds of fundamentals. So this might slow the progression. But however, as I said before, we are building a new team. So we need to be patient. We need time to be able to implement our style of play.
If you see our opponent Vietnam, they go to Japan for preparation for SEA Games. Did you ask the FAM to go out for preparation also, or maybe you asked but FAM rejects?
No, FM has supported everything we asked for. The most important thing for me to go out is not being outside of the country, because whatever we want is already here. And I take also this opportunity to thank FM for providing everything we need, hotel, accommodation, training fields. But the most important thing for me is to play international friendly. And unfortunately, most of the countries, after the Olympic qualifiers, they finished. They don't have anything to play for or to prepare for. So we struggled to find an opponent. We had promises to play with another country, but unfortunately, they declined the offer last minute. So until this moment, we couldn't find international friendly, but we're still playing training friendly matches with boys and men teams.
Can you disclose to us which country denied our...
To be honest, Maldives. Maldives, they wanted to come here for long period, but we asked for one match. So then disagreement between two parties, so we couldn't make it to play.
As a backup plan, any club that you are intend to have friendly looks?
Now we are playing closed training matches with boys teams under 18 and under 20.
Good. It was not mistaken, it was 10 years ago since the last time the women's team advanced to the second round of SEA Games. So
yeah.
I know you are planning, this is experimental team, a new team, so maybe you like to break the record to go
to break the record
10 years.
this moment. Let's be realistic. It's not easy, especially the team that we are playing, especially in our group, is more prepared, more experienced, and they are playing in the World Cup. So I can do promises to step up and advance for the next round. But I can see future in this team. If we didn't make it this year, definitely we are ready to make it for the next years, inshallah.
Have you sent any scouters, because the venue for the women's teams is much different than the men's teams in Kemboja? This is the first time organizing SEA Games, so any info that you get?
Fortunately, I was there in Cambodia last month with the under 20. So the same venue, we will be playing in Smart RSN and the Army Forces. So I saw these two stadiums. They are mini stadiums, but it's good for us because the players still didn't used to play in big stadiums, so it's fine. It's good.
Is it artificial?
No, it's grass. Grass. Yeah.
Because this is pioneer squad of Sukan SEA, or maybe have changed?
The squad, I have now 25 girls, but we are required to take only 20. So we need to drop 5 players from the squad. Our travel is on 1st of May, so the finalists should be 1 or 2 days before, because in case any injuries or something, so we need to keep the squads until 2 days before travel.
So far, which position in the team that very good now?
The position?
Position that you trust more, maybe in the defense or.
Let's say our strength more I wouldn't say. No, it's a secret. You will see in the field.
Another few days then we'll be celebrating Idul Fitri. So
Yeah.
I was informed that the girls only had 1 day rest. So for you yourself, maybe there's a reason only 1 day rest, coach?
Yes, of course, because we are progressing in the intensity plan, in the high intensity plan. So we are focusing on the fitness level. So I think 2 days rest is a bit too much because we are close to the tournament dates. So I think 1 day is the only thing we can give the players. Maybe 1 day and half, like last day of Ramadan, to go and have iftar with the family. Then the next day to celebrate with their families, and then they come back.
Because some of the player is from futsal player, right? So
Yeah.
how the progression is can adapt?
The progression is good for the futsal players. It's not easy for their positioning because you know the futsal court is different than the football field. However, the skills, the technical abilities is the same, but we are improving their positional and where to go in the field.